Okay, we have another trigonometry problem. So we'll put our SOHCAHTOA up here to remind us which function we will use. A 14-foot ladder is used to scale a 13-foot wall. At what angle of elevation must the ladder be situated in order to reach the top of the wall? So again, I have my right triangle, and I read the problem and I label my triangle based on the information given. A 14-foot ladder. The ladder is always going to be the hypotenuse. So this side will be 14 feet. Is used to scale a 13-foot wall. The wall, 99% of the time, will be the vertical side of the triangle. So the wall is 13 feet. At what angle of elevation must the ladder be situated in order to reach the top of the wall? So in this problem, we are not given the angle. We have to find the angle. So the angle of elevation, again, is going to come from the horizontal. So it will be this angle here. I'm going to use theta to represent the angle of elevation. So I label my triangle, done. Next, I identify what sides, identify the sides of the triangle. So the opposite side is across from the angle, the adjacent side, and the hypotenuse. So I'm given the opposite side and I'm given the hypotenuse, and I'm trying to find, this is my unknown. So opposite, hypotenuse, again, we will use sine to solve this problem. Sine of the angle, we don't know the angle, so that's our unknown. I'm going to put theta is equal to the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Now, in order to find theta, we have to do the inverse. So on your calculator, it depends on your calculator. Most calculators, you press the second or the inverse button, and you will find sine with a -1. What this does, this is the inverse sine. So you work backwards to find the angle. So you put this in your calculator, sine. So you press second sine, you'll get sine -1. 13 divided by 14, close your parentheses. You can use 13, you can use the division, 13 divided by 14, and you press enter. And when you do that, you will get, and you have to make sure that your calculator is in degrees. Because we want degrees, not radians for this problem. We get 68 degrees. That's pretty steep. So the ladder must be placed at 68 degrees from the floor in order to reach the top of the wall. The angle of elevation is 68 degrees. I prefer to write my answers in a sentence or a phrase, so that's very clear what the answer is.